Welcome to football action as the new Trier Trevians at a crossover game take on the Niles North Vikings. Central Suburban South Large School versus Central Suburban North, the 7th largest school in the conference, Niles North. The Trier 2nd largest in their conference, the Central Suburban South. On the kickoff return by Charlie Scoter up to the 41, but it comes back on the flag. Brought to the near side, and Nicholas takes it himself out of bounds. Up to about the 12-yard line. Hamas, and wide open is McCaffrey, and he's off to the races. 50, 20, 10, and in for the touchdown. 88-yard touchdown pass play from Frank Nicholas to Matt McCaffrey. They hold, they kick up, and it be good. And the Trevians leading this one 7-0 early. Little squib kick, and taken at about the 15. Get some pretty good yardage out of this. And fumble, and fallen on at about the 40, about the 47 of the Vikings. I'll set it at the 46. Bad snap, picked out of the air over to the far side, and out of bounds at the 47. So 2nd and 9 for Niles North. The handoff, dipsy doodle a little bit, gets into Trevian territory to the 48-yard line. And 1st and 10 for the Vikings there. They'll spot it back at the 49, or somewhere in between the two. Back to pass, rolling out, flag goes down. And chop block, blocking below the knees. And the Trevians will decline to get the ball back. The kick away high, and the Trevians will let it go. It's going to be down inside the 10 at about the 6-yard line is where they're going to spot it. The Metro Chicago Sports Network. Glad to have you on the network. Pickup of about a yard is all. The handoff, and Jordan Garrett, the ball carrier again. He was on the last play. This time he gains about 6. Again to Garrett, and gets the first down out at the 18-yard line. 1st and 10 there. And Frank Nicholas rolls over here to the near side, takes off on his own, and gets sandwiched. Looked like that might have been a helmet Niles North, he put his head down. But anyway, Nicholas out of the game, and Matt McCaffrey in at quarterback. Hand off and a pickup of 1. Now McCaffrey over to the far side, and Mark Snyder, he gets the first down and up to the 49-yard line. That's good enough for a first and make that the 46-yard line of the Trevians. Good enough for a first down. Hammis in motion. Back to pass. A curl to Spencer Cotton. And he gets into Niles North territory at the 48. And the handoff inside. And Caleb. No, that was not Caleb Roth. That was Kevin Mulhern. Ran with that one. Up ahead, first down. And again, Mulhern, the ball carrier. Pass over here to the near side. And Scott Hammis off to the races. And in for the touchdown. So Scott Hammis in for the touchdown. The try on the PAT. It is up and it is good, and the Trevians lead 14-0. And taken back at the 10. Up ahead, and the late hit is going to add 15 yards to that one. Up to the 37. On the far side. And just looks like it's going to be just short of the first down by a yard. Second down and 1. Gets the first down. No, did not get the first down. Lost a yard on that play. And timeout taken by the Vikings. Metro Chicago Sports Network. Glad to have you on the network. And a bad snap. Loose ball. And Trevians have it on the fumble recovery. Back at the Viking 27. So first and 10 for the Trevians. Good field position. Hammis cuts to the outside. And picks up about 2. Over here to the near side, Hammis. He turns the corner and flag goes down. It's going to come back against the Trevians. On the hold. McCaffrey looks and can't find the man open. And out of bounds. McCaffrey over here to the near side. Spencer Cotton. And he gets down to the 16. And McCaffrey, the ball carrier. McCaffrey again, and in for the touchdown. So Matt McCaffrey in for the TD. The point after on the hold, kick by McCaffrey is up and good. The hold was McCaffrey, not the kick. And take it at the 5-yard line. Over here to the near side, a little strong arm and spun out of bounds at about the 23-yard line. Make it the 22. That's where the Vikings will take over. The Trevians now up 21-0. And we're still in the first quarter. Going long. Had the man open, couldn't get there. And that'll bring up a second down and 10. And flag and illegal procedure. And pass incomplete on the near side. Check out the Metro Chicago Sports Network website. It's Metro Chicago Sports Network, our homepage. Got a full list of all the games that we've put up on the internet. Pass incomplete. And a flag, though, and pass interference against the Trevians. That'll give the Niles North Vikings a first down. Pass over here to the near side and complete. Out of bounds. That'll be at the 39 as the first quarter comes to an end. We'll be back with more here on the Metro Chicago Sports Network right after we pause briefly for this message. Stop the text, stop the wrecks. A message in public interest from the Metro Chicago Sports Network. You drink, you drive, you lose. A message in the public interest from the Metro Chicago Sports Network. You're watching football on the Metro Chicago Sports Network. And we've started the second quarter of this one. Trevians leading 21-0. Up to the 46-yard line, and that's enough for a first down for the Niles North Vikings and the True Blue Trevian crew here today. And back at his way ahead, gets up to about the 49. And they'll take a yard off of that. Back to pass. Incomplete. Right at the 50-yard line. Back to pass. Throws and incomplete. Over on the far side. It would have been enough for a first down had it met with its connection and an unsportsmanlike thrown in there anyway. And that'll bring up a fourth down. The kick away and only about a 5-yarder. So the Trevians will take over at the 36-yard line of Niles North. McCaffrey on at quarterback. Throws to Spencer Cotton at the 10 and complete. First and goal to go. The handoff. And not much there. Charging ahead, gets down to the 5-yard line.
Number 32,
Kevin Ballhorn, the ball carrier. And again, Ballhorn. And gets down to about the 1-foot line. And it'll bring up a fourth down. And they'll spot it at the 1. McCaffrey spins, tries to get away. Nope. And the Vikings hold. And Niles North takes over. The handoff and lost 2. Second down and 1. 12 rather. Second down, 12 yards to go. Trevians had to hurry to get into the coverage, and the pass incomplete. This is the Metro Chicago Sports Network. And the pass complete, got the first down. And out to about the 20. And again, the pass complete. The little curl on the end of that. And out to the 28-yard line. Second down and 2. We're here at Niles North. Trevians trying to win their first game of the season. They're 0-2 coming into this game. And the first out. Out to the 36-yard line. And a high snap. And falling out. Back to pass. Looking in trouble. Down he goes. Back inside the 20 at about the 16-yard line. And that'll bring somewhere around the Wisconsin State line for a first down. Pass is incomplete. Yeah, we were trying to set up a screen over there on that far side. That didn't work. And that brings up fourth down. And they're missing somebody over on that far side. There they go. They'll have to hurry that kick now. The kick away. And taken by Scoder. And with a couple of Vikings on his back, he gets inside the 40 to about the 39-yard line. And that's where the Trevians will take over here. First and 10. Hand off. And a gain of about 1 or 2. We'll call it 2. Second down and 8. High snap. Again, Jordan Garrett, the ball carrier. And he gets down to about the 31. And again, set back to the 32. Over here on the near side, Hamas. And he gets the first down.
Pass complete to number 8, Mark Schneider.
At the 24-yard line of the Niles North Vikings. McCaffrey rolls out over into the corner. Pass incomplete. On the far side, he intended for Spencer Cotton. Again, McCaffrey, this time to the near side. Pass is complete to Spencer Cotton, and he steps out of bounds at the 10. And again, the Trevians have a first and goal to go. Jordan Garrett inside the 5. And they hand off. And again, Garrett, the ball carrier.
Jordan Garrett. Tackled by number 3, Alex Sitar.
And third down and 2. High snap. Charging ahead.
Ball carrier number 30.
And again, did not get in. About a yard. Hand off, and Roth in for the Roth in for the touchdown. Caleb Roth. The kick up, and it is good.
Extra point is good.
And the Trevians lead 28-0. The kick away. And touchback. So the Trevians take over. Rather, the Vikings take over at their 20. Niles North and New Trier. On the far side,
complete to number 5,
and a gain of a couple. Bad snap again, and thrown away.
Pass intended for JJ.
Third down. Pass to the far side, complete. Gets the first down and out of bounds at the Viking 41. The pass picked up. It was a lateral. And Trevians take it inside the 10 and inside the 5. Trevians going to go for the field goal here in the waning seconds of the quarter. The snap, the kick is up, and it is good. And the Trevians lead 31-0. Just a couple of seconds left. All they'll get is the first one play. Last play of the half. Taken to the near side and out of bounds at the 35-yard line. And that will do it for the first half. And we'll be back with more here on the Metro Chicago Sports Network right after this message. Seatbelts, click it or ticket, Illinois. It's the law. A message in the public interest from the Metro Chicago Sports Network. The Metro Chicago Sports Network, great games of the past on YouTube. All you have to do is go to the Metro Chicago Sports Network homepage, and you'll see the list of the games that we have past, and we will have some current games. This game, for instance, will be one of the current games that will be on the YouTube network. The 2013-14 attendance numbers in the Central Suburban League: Waukegan at 43.75. That's second in the state this year. New Trier at 42.14 is fourth in the state. Evanston everyone always thinks Evanston's a large school. They're under 3,000 now. Have been for a couple of years. Glenbrook South, Niles West, and Maine South. Numbers have dropped a little bit at some of those schools. Last year they were all within maybe 25 of each other, those bottom three in the Central Suburban South. Largest school in Central Suburban North is Niles North. The team we're playing today, they're at 2,200 basically. Maine West just a little bit behind them by 60 or 70 or so. And then Glenbrook North, Highland Park, a little bit larger, and Maine East is the one that's had the big drop. They're down under 2,000 now, and Deerfield continues to be the smallest school in the Central Suburban League at 1676 this year. And while we were talking there, combination of a rain shower and the fact that we talk so much, and missed a couple of plays. Good for the first down. Had a big old gusty rainstorm come through. And a first down on the offside against the Trevians. Trevians lead 31-0 in the third quarter. Handoff, near side, and spins and gets up to the 41-yard line. So first and 10 for the, or second down rather, and 3. Quarterback keeper gets the first down and falls down at the, puts the knee down at the 49. And that's enough for another Niles North first down. And a pickup of about 2, second down and 8. Trevians lead big time. A little deke action there. And a pickup of about 5. Well, that'll actually be 3, but 5 to go for the first down. Third down and 5. Back to pass. And ran out of time. Dove ahead. And in doing so, lost 2 yards. Or lost a yard, I guess. That'll bring up fourth down and 6. The rollout, the pass complete, and on second effort, got the first down, fumbled it, but fumbled it out of bounds. Possession retained by Niles North. And that's a first down. Hand off. And down to the 30. 6 to go for the first out. And ran right into the Trevian line. The hole didn't open up. Back to pass. Rolling out. Throws. And incomplete. A bit underthrown. Pass to the far side. And on the fourth down, didn't get it. And Trevians will take over on downs. So first and 10 for the Trevians at the 31. Handoff. Turn the corner. Hamas, and out of bounds he goes at the 36-yard line. The Trevians own 36. And off and straight ahead is Jordan Garrett. And he gets the first down. Metro Chicago Sports Network. Glad to have you on the network, wherever you may be. Hope you enjoy our broadcast today. Again, the handoff. And not much there. Yeah, a couple of yards ahead. Back to pass. Throws. Complete. And up to the 49. Short of the first down. Looks like about a yard short. On the second effort, Trevians get the first down. Matt McCaffrey with the quarterback keeper to get the first down. First and 10 for the Trevians. And Hamas, and he breaks a tackle, and he's off to the races. 10-5 touchdown. And the drive of the PAT, the kick is up. And it is good. And with 30 seconds left to play in the quarter, Doug Peterson with the kick and the touchback. Doug Peterson with the PATs here. And he has been spot on with that. First and 10 for Niles North. And the pass incomplete on the far side. The Trevians leading this one 38-0. Back to pass. Pass is incomplete over on the far side.
Pressure on the quarterback by number 82, Andrew Hauser.
And a handoff. And not much there.
Ball here, number 35, Daniel Manyango.
And that'll bring up a fourth down, but the quarter comes to an end. We'll be back with more here on the Metro Chicago Sports Network right after this. Telephone? Texting and cell phone are dangerous, distracted driving. The most coverage of high school sports and the northern suburbs is here on the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Fourth quarter action. Niles North will kick it away. And caught at the 45. Scoter, and he's out of bounds at about the 40 of Niles North. And that's where the Trevians take over. Hand off. And no gain. Jamie Musial Salazar now on a quarterback. And gain of a couple. Third down. Pass is complete. Actually, it was deflected by one of the Trevians right into the hands. I take that back. Wrong guy. That's Evan Grucha is now the quarterback. I was looking at the sophomore team. Kevin Mulhern, the ball carrier. And pass incomplete. Grucha, a big boy, 6'5". .6'5", 170. Tall drink of water. Metro Chicago Sports Network, glad to have you. Trier Trevians football. And those of you on our regular cable network will be seeing ice hockey. And flags go flying. And offside. Quarterback keeps it. Didn't gain very much. And the rollout. Pass is complete. And got the first down, put the knee down. But enough for a first down. Trevians split 3 wide. Inside handoff. And Caleb Roth, the ball carrier. And down inside the 15. Again, Roth, the ball carrier. Keeps the feet going, gets another Trevian first down, 1st and goal to go. First and goal to go for the New Trier Trevians. Hand off to Roth, and he didn't gain much. I'm sorry, I keep on calling him Roth because last year we had a baseball player, Ernie Roth. He was also a football player, and I keep on confusing the families. And quarterback keeps in for the touchdown. Evan Grunchow. The kick is up, and it is good. Another one by Charlie Durbin. And we're in the running time clock now. Touched at the 1 or 2, and they'll still try and bring it out. And up to about the 18-yard line.
16-yard return on number 2.
So Charlie Durbin has really done a job here today. As far as the point afters, I kept on calling by the wrong name. I had the sophomore team roster in front of me. So I got an idea for that. I've got the two together, and you won't hear me. I'm just like everybody else. I got to look at the program on these players. Too many of them. Charlie Durbin, I think, has hit everything that he has had an opportunity on this year. Got a pretty good leg on it. Back to pass. Throws. And incomplete.
Pass intended for number 34, Ray Ellis from Granado. Incomplete.
And back to pass again. Looking. And again incomplete. And that'll bring up a 4th down, I think. Yep. 4th down. We'll make it 1st and 10 for the Trevians. And a big hole and in for the touchdown. Caleb Roth in for the touchdown. Make it Kevin Mulhern. And the kick is up, and it is good. And the Trevians on the running time clock lead it big time, and that is the last play of the game. And the Trevians win this one. They'll just let the clock run out. They're not even going to let them kick it off. So that'll do it for this one. Final score, New Trier Trevians 52 and the Niles North Vikings nothing. Join us for our game next week here on the network when the Trevians take on Deerfield, the second of the crossover games. And for all of us here at the network, we say as always, so long, everybody.